Recently, a drone like this one came dangerously close to a commercial aircraft at Lindbergh Field. Fire crews have even refused to deploy aircraft if the drone is in the area. Licensed drone pilot Chris Hipwood says little is being done to stop people who don't know or follow the rules.
Currently, law enforcement has a challenge citing people who are not following the FAA rules. They just refer it to the FAA, and the FAA has a limited amount of staff to be able to respond to those kind of complaints.
Now the San Diego City Council considering allowing police to ticket drone flyers who break the law. Hipwood says that's the only way to ensure, for instance, a drone flying too close to an airport doesn't cause a catastrophe.
When you've got an aircraft in the air with people on board, lives on board, a lot of fuel on board, having the potential chance that aircraft would go down just over a small drone or UAV up in the air, it's just not worth the risk.
Chris is out here at San Dieguito Lagoon doing research. He received permission from the FAA several months ago. But if he were to fly in controlled airspace or near an airport, it could take him up to 3 months for approval. San Diego wouldn't be the first city to give the FAA a little help. Los Angeles, Chicago, Pittsburgh, and even Poway have adopted ordinances. They aren't changing FAA rules, just enforcing them.
As long as the guidelines we're following are under, or that the city's following is under the FAA rules, using that as a model, that way there's no patchwork of regulations in different cities and things like that to deal with, but to use that as their model to give law enforcement the tools to be able to enforce those rules, yeah, I think it could be a very big positive.